Neshoba, Lauderdale, Jones, Scott, and Smith, Winston, Leak, you better act right. Don't drive slow and be wild at night. 'Cause you need to know that if you do, that Scotty Ray is watching you. He's everywhere, he's everywhere. That man is faster than a scalded cat. If you do something dumb, then you better run with haste. Scotty Ray's at a wreck before it ever takes place.
And good morning. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie. We're off to the races. It is Friday.
We finally made it, and hey, it might be a little bit easier weekend than what we thought we were going to start the week off with.
Yeah, as we're learning here, the chance of ice for Lauderdale County is out of here. It's like a...
Still going to have some on the ground, but we're not going to have all that falling on your head.
Now, we use caution on Sunday night with it being raining on Sunday morning. High of somewhere in around 50, and then we're going to have a temperature drop to 16. So if there's anything wet left on the road come Monday morning, it will be slick. So watch the bridges and less traveled highways and byways.
Yeah, that's going to be. And the schools, I'm sure they're going to get out and go ride early Monday morning to make sure the roads are safe before they make a call. So go ahead and plan on school will probably be taking place Monday.
Yeah, they'll check it out. They'll let us know there for sure. Julia skipped town. Once again, it's Fun Friday. She's supposed to be here each week, and she just totally skipped out on us. Greg, as always, makes his way here, treacherous through storms.
Rain, sleet, snow, dark of night.
He makes it. We have our special guest reveal this morning as we turn the cameras over. Cephas has made it.
It's his time to shine.
We've talked about Bo Cephas for how long?
Long time.
So Bo Cephas has made it to the studio. Look, I mean, he's just like Julie, just sitting there checking everything out.
Well, it takes 6 feet to fill up her shoes. So, this is my daughter, Rianne, and my beautiful granddog.
So if you notice, Bo Cephas only came when I came because he is my dog.
Yeah, no, that's my dog.
So
He just called it his granddog. So
it is his granddog.
Yeah, what happened to that terminology?
Yeah. We're still in a custody dispute.
I have my lawyer on retainer.
I can't speak any more on that, but
Bo Cephas got his eye on that deer over there.
Well, see what happened
He's
was...
never seen any with horns. It's because Dad's his grandpa. He didn't know they came with horns.
Y'all do realize there are very few dogs that will sit still for this
Scotty,
extent.
don't tell him he's a dog.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
now he's mad.
The problem happened here. Rianne finally found somebody that would marry her. You moved out.
I did.
And this come the separation of the pup.
So he stays with me during the day and some nights, and
He gets dropped off at doggy daycare every morning.
Doggy daycare. But he's real good. Angie was telling me he rode all the way to the Mississippi Gulf Coast for her and just looked out the back window and never moved.
I was so nervous because she'd had that vehicle about a day, I think. He sat up in there and just smiled. He rode all the way to Gulf Shores.
And we often talk about pets and things, but they truly are man's best friend.
Oh, heck yeah.
How old is Bo Cephas?
He just turned 8. October 10th.
The only person I know that he really doesn't like is Tyson.
He likes Tyson.
Yeah.
He
doesn't like Tyson when Dad takes him.
Oh.
So, you know how kids will act out in front of their parents? And
I got you.
That's right. So that makes me truly his parent, because that's my
It
dog.
makes him banned from Collinsville Vet is what it makes.
But he does. He goes and sees Tyson and gets his little shot every month. And Tyson's been real good to take care of him. He has a torn ACL.
Oh.
So it messed up his basketball career.
Good thing we weren't doing any 5K.
What was that TV show that had that dog that played basketball?
Air Bud.
Air Bud. That was it. That was pretty good stuff there.
Yeah,
I like that. And
He's into the air, yeah.
What was that other little dog that just finally went away from Disney that was big during the 70s? Benji.
Yeah.
Remember him?
We didn't have that channel.
Oh.
Lassie.
Lassie's gone. You just don't see dogs anymore making it.
Well, they don't usually live 50 years,
Well, no,
Scotty
I mean, as
Ray.
in new shows, the last thing I could remember of a famous dog was Frasier. Was his name Eddie?
Yeah.
That's the last TV show.
Dog name?
Yeah.
Had the Pekingese on Heart to Heart
Yep. Freeway.
Freeway.
But I don't know of anything new. Like on Landman, they don't have a dog that rides around everywhere, do they?
No.
Oh, they got a stripper in the swimming pool.
That's not a stripper. That's a physical
Therapist,
therapist.
yes.
Is that what he called her?
That's what he told him.
Landman, probably right now, it's probably even bigger than what
Yellowstone.
Oh,
was.
yeah. Ooh, Ren 1010. Y'all remember Ren 1010?
I do.
Before my
Some of those
time.
shows just didn't take off. Do you remember what's his name that played Wilson with the softball with the soccer ball?
Yeah.
The volleyball, yeah.
He had something called Turner and Hooch.
Yes, when he was a detective, yeah.
and it just didn't hang around. It didn't grab America like everything else.
Not
did.
all dogs are good like you, Bosif.
He ain't moved yet. He's just checking it all out. Welcome to Friday as we begin this day. A big thank you to Rhiann for coming in here at the last second there. No word from Julia yet. She's somewhere. Is she in flight? Is that what she's doing?
I hope not. As foggy as it is out there this morning, she needs to be very careful. Odie will have to send a drone to find her.
Well, she won't be crashing around here. Won't be our problem.
That Pontchartrain, if anybody sees a broom floating in the
see a
Pontchartrain,
splash out there.
and a broom floating, she missed her landing by just a little bit.
Y'all know I used her coffee cup this morning where it says I'm not coming back because
Yeah.
I think she meant that. I think you guys finally did it.
Let me ask this, Rhiann. You were in a little bit younger generation than the rest of us. Recently married. Do y'all still go to picture shows, movies? Do y'all go do that much?
When there's something worth watching. I feel like that's few and far between nowadays, but
I no longer trust the Oscars, but they put out the list of Oscars last night, and it just grabbed my attention of what it was. It has received the most Oscars of any movie ever. A thing called Sinners. Has anybody heard of it?
I have not.
It's like a ghost type show, vampire-ish thing.
Odie ain't watched it.
If it's got vampires in it, Odie don't care about it. If it's scary and it's one of those movies, Odie will watch it. But I don't care about no vampire.
It's
Hey, we
based
got
in-
all set up one night. I'll never forget. Called Odie, trusted friend. Odie, give me something to watch. And he knows me. He knows me.
Lock and key. Go watch
Odie
it.
said, it's good. So you get the popcorn popped and you get your big glass of sweet tea and you get in your recliner and you get all comfy, ready to watch this show. And the first 5 or 10 minutes was really good. And then that joker walked through a mirror and I said, I'm through. I'm finished. I'm finished. He
It
knows
went
I ain't
beyond
going
his-
to watch
It went
that.
beyond his capacity of brain thought. So it kind of threw him for a loop.
I ain't walking through no mirrors.
yeah, we're Baptists. We can't do that. The second they turn into a ghost, we're out.
Yeah, that's right. We're going on name of one
I
ghost.
like a
That's the
good
Holy
scary
Ghost.
movie or something like it, but I
I
don't do vampires. That's just crazy.
My philosophy, even when it comes to state fairs, I ain't paying somebody to scare me. You know,
No.
the
No.
fun house. I ain't doing it. Like
Well, now Funhouse has got weird stuff in it. You talking about the haunted
Odie, he
house.
walked through a
Haunted.
mirror.
Not in the Funhouse. You walk up to the mirror and it changes the way you look.
all mirrors do that.
Yeah.
But I've
man.
always had a philosophy where I just don't do a lot of the scary stuff. There's other people that eat that stuff.
They love it. I mean, that's what's so. They talk about money. Halloween is one of the biggest. I mean, it's catching up with
Now-
Christmas. And I'm sorry, that's something I don't participate.
Now-
And I know you can have fun, have a little carnival for the kids, let them go trick or treat, whatever you want to do. That's up to you. I ain't got a problem with that
I
part of
love me
it.
some
But I
Halloween.
do not partake of Halloween.
Okay, he participates in candy corn though. So let me just you don't get
Candy
to
what
say
now?
Candy corn.
What's
Yeah,
that?
now- Man.
Candy corn?
With a little corn.
I know what it is.
Yeah, he loves that stuff.
I gotta
He'll-
eat
like
it.
he keeps them in business, so he's like, I don't participate in Halloween.
Well,
You like their snacks?
That's my participation. You can take that and mix it with salty peanuts in a container and put it by your chair. Maybe throw in some M&Ms. You talking about
Good stuff there.
Oh yeah.
So you
Healthy.
heard down in Louisiana where the black trees grow.
Marie
where that
Laveau.
Yeah, she lives down there. You ever heard of a place called the Myrtles? Hubba, hubba, hubba. And we really ought to pay a trip there one day. It is the most haunted home in America.
I don't want to go on that trip.
Well, they say it's worse than that there. They say that it's got haints that walk the and you can rent it.
No.
Think about it.
Why would you want to do that?
See if she's really there.
No. That's just like somebody said, hey, there's a bunch of chainsaws and some crazy people in the basement. Hey, let's go look. No.
But
I'm like a little dude on Sesame Street. Danger, away from.
Get away. But I think there's like a 5 to 6 year waiting list at the Myrtles for Halloween night. You cannot get in there of people that want to stay.
Folks, it's sick.
Anyway, so if you've seen
Check it
anybody has
out.
seen the movie Sinners, is it any good? 20 nominations by the Oscars. And again, the Oscars just don't mean what it used to be.
No, it ain't no Smoking the Bandit, surely.
No, sirree, Bob. More up and coming as we begin this morning. It's nice outside, 48 as we begin today. We'll be right back.
Okay, so can we go over this just one more time? So when we buy a brand new air conditioner,
Environment Masters gives you the furnace for free.
But the catch is...
There's no catch, just free.
it's got to be like a cheap one, right?
No. And you get to choose between Linux or Trane.
And all we have to do is buy a new air conditioner?
And Environment Masters gives you the furnace for free.
Can we go over this one more time?
As the seasons change, so do your clothes. And Garrett Sports Center on 8th Street has exactly what you need. Haybo shirts, long and short sleeve. Also Hulk shirts. And America's favorite brand, Carhartt. Whether you need work pants or slacks for church. And nothing lasts like a pair of Carhartt overalls. Maybe it's a set of boots that you need to keep you dry in those wet conditions. And as hunting season rolls in, they have all the camouflage you need and toboggans to boot. Garrett Sports Center, 3505 8th Street, Meridian.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
If every time the wind blows you get a little leery about a tree over your house, talk to my friends at Reed Tree Service. There's no reason to be worried about a tree crashing through your house. Mike Reed has years of experience dealing with trees. It can be as simple as having a limb removed or a tree that is just huge too close to your shop or house. It's not going to cost you anything to have Mike come out and give you an estimate. They're licensed and insured, taking care of East Mississippi and West Alabama. Reed Tree Service. Have tree, will travel.
Here we
Welcome
go.
back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and it didn't hit me until Odie just said something. I missed an event last night I was supposed to be at.
Oh, ruh-roh, Raggy.
I mean, I've totally forgot all about it. MSU, the Riley Center, unveiled last night, 5:30, 6 o'clock, I believe, when I was supposed to have been there. That my memo just now hit me in my head.
I'm a-going, and don't y'all go buy the tickets until this evening, so I go get what seat I want.
What's the name of your band?
Tab Benoit is coming to Meridian.
Let me
Finally.
let me show.
There he is right there.
Is he the guitar picker or this one?
Well, he's the man.
Okay.
Well, with a name like that,
It will
go either way.
I want to be sure.
No, that is some of the, that's Samantha Fish on the other side. I tell you, that is some of the best
His blues?
you'll listen to.
Now, I like blues.
Man,
Yeah.
we went and saw him in Jackson not too long ago. Awesome.
All right, y'all remember if I'm right on this? Was it Caribou Queen? I'm trying to remember the Billy Ocean. What was his big song?
Caribbean Queen.
Is that what it was?
Not caribou.
Caribou.
That was an
That-
Alaskan.
Isn't that what he sings?
He didn't have cable.
The Caribbean Queen.
Oh, it wasn't Caribou. Well,
No.
that was close.
That'd be that Eskimo.
But Billy Ocean's big.
Yes, he was 40 years ago.
Correct. There he is. He's coming to the MSU Riley. I gotta Google what it. look see what his big songs were. I know I've heard them.
He was good in the late 80s. Billy Ocean.
Air
Yes.
Supply ought to be pretty
This
good.
was I'm all out of love. I need
So
something.
lost without you.
That was the Swiffer commercial.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was.
Air Supply is coming to the MSU Riley Center as we get ready for this big event. That's going to be in April. My, don't be making fun of me.
I was thinking about Air
Caribbean
Supply.
Queen.
They probably need oxygen. They're 112.
Here's one that you will probably really like. Alison Krauss.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Alison Krauss.
Ooh, now that's music.
It is. She redone Keith Whitley's song. So she'll be there.
Dang, for the first time, I might have to go get a season pass.
All right, this one I'm not. Oh,
Pure Prairie League.
Amy, what you want to do?
Yep.
The only
Yep.
problem is they don't have Vince Gill singing this anymore. He was one of the singers in back when Amy came out. If you remember that, Vince Gill was part of the group.
It just cost me an arm and a leg.
There you go. Atlanta Rhythm Section, Firefall, and Orleans. I'm not as familiar with those groups.
I can usually find something to fuss about. Everybody kind of knows. Every now and then I've been known to be negative, but they ain't named nobody that I can't listen to.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, they all.
that's a home run.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're proud of that. I do have to. Some of these I got to look back on. Did you see what else Billy Ocean sang?
Caribbean Queen, and then the other one was Love Really Hurts Without You.
Yeah, I don't know that one, but Caribou.
Caribbean.
Caribou is Alaska.
Okay.
Caribou is an animal.
Well, no wonder they
A
didn't.
fur-covered
Oh,
animal.
way up yonder, animal.
They didn't play that at prom. That might be why I said it wrong.
I don't know where you went to prom, at Anchorage or
Hojo's
Fairbanks.
is where they had it. I remember it like I had to buy the little glass to be there.
His Lincoln didn't get that station.
So big lineup coming to the MSU Riley Center. We're excited over that. That's, as Greg said, that is not a bad group.
And that's
whatsoever.
definitely not a bad venue. If you've never attended anything at the
Oh,
Riley
that's
Center,
every one of them.
Dude,
Not just
that's-
one or two thrown in there. That's the entire lineup.
Yep.
It's top notch.
But I'm telling you, they treat you so well. I mean, it's just.
Imagine
it's
what
neat.
you could do if you had a facility that could hold 3,000 people. Imagine who you could bring in when you could sell 3,000.
Kind of like an air
instead of 1,000.
conditioned floored ag
Well,
center.
no, I'm talking about an outside venue, an amphitheater. Those are awesome. If you've never been to one and listened to a concert at one,
I have,
you
but
won't know
I'm
the
scared
feeling
of an amphitheater in our area because of the weather. Dude, that's a lot of work. And we
You want to
went.
tell him about the
Oh yeah,
television
we
piece
went
at
to
the theater?
the wharf and
Yeah.
walked like from here to
Meridian,
Broadmoor
other side of Meridian.
to see Jason Dingaling or whatever his name was,
It was Jason Aldean.
and it started
It was
raining
traumatic for all of us.
and lightning.
Let
And
me tell you something
it
happened
flooded.
here.
I would just be scared. With my luck, I'd throw my dice on this one big concert, and that joke it right.
fell.
And do they? I know a lot of times they reschedule, but do they get paid if?
Well, I can remember
It's in the contract.
me and Carolyn Smith were standing next to each other one night. We were out at Bonita Lakes, and this group called Sleep at the Wheel came to town, and they have a song called Hot Rod Lincoln.
Yeah.
And it's really a niche, and I want to say their fee that year, way back when in the '90s, was $15,000, and in '90s,
That's a lot of money.
That was a lot of money.
It's a lot of money now.
I remember the bus door opening up. What's his name? Ray, whatever his name
Charles?
Benson.
is. Ray Benson steps off the bus, and a lightning strike goes across there, and he goes, I'd like my check. They had to hand him a check, and he got on the bus. They closed the door, and I saw the tail lights go over the top.
If
Never
they
sang a note.
show up, they get paid.
and rightfully so. But still, like I said, I do agree. No, I totally agree with Odie. We need a venue.
Yes.
But I would say 8,000, 10,000 people. We desperately need
That
a
would be
venue.
great. If we had something that big, a beautiful coliseum would be awesome. But you've got to find a way to fill this on a continuous basis. At least every other week, you've got to have something going on in there for it to be cost effective. Could we do it? Yes.
But that's a big investment.
It's a big
And that's
investment.
why you see most of these buildings nowadays not owned by the city or the county or the state or whatever. They're the Mercedes this, the whatever that one
Well,
is
they
in
own
New
the
Orleans.
building, but they get paid to have their name.
Yeah, but
across
what
the
I'm
top.
saying, it takes big money to do that.
You know, and I don't take Angie a lot of places, but I do remember
You reckon?
I do.
we went to Pelham. And
Oh, I love it.
Alan Jackson was the head performer. The opening act was Keith Urban. I'll never forget this. We walk up and it commences to raining. And I'm telling you, it is flooding. There's nowhere to sit. And I'm drenched. And Keith Urban walks out on the stage, and I'll never forget that ugly word that he used that I can't say here. And he goes, "Blank the rain." And I thought, homie, I'm sitting here dripping. And we walked back to our Suburban, and we drove back to Meridian. I didn't get to see any of that shit.
But he was under his
Yeah, he's
shed
under a covered shed.
and put it on. You was already soaking wet. You couldn't get much wetter.
I didn't enjoy it. But that was one of those I've been there many a times to where it was perfect weather, but you run that risk.
You run that risk, and it seems like our area, especially in the summertime,
Yes.
well, who do you tell you? It'll liable to rain 2 inches here, and across the street, liable not rain at
Yeah.
all. I mean, it's just a scary thing to me. I would rather see an enclosed, a real thing that could be used.
Well, that's like the baseball complex. You know, we had a lot of people that come up and says, "Hey, we'll financially support this." That's one thing. But I believe when you get into a coliseum, something that big,
Oh, yeah.
yes, your government's going to have to be involved. But can you imagine what tax break? Now, it'd take you 10 years, but what tax money would come in, the revenue that would come in? Now, I agree with you, Drew. If we need to be 100% debt free, we need to save our money up, and then we need to pay cash for such item or have it private venture to come in and assist with that. But man, I tell you what we've got here with our main interstates line coming from north to south, east and west.
Railroads, interstates,
Everything.
airports.
We got the
it.
hotels to support a lot of activity like this.
Yeah, we just need things to come to grow bigger in those type situations, and hopefully we'll get that accomplished one day there. So that's where we are on shows. We got some great ones coming up. On the way, we're going to discuss what happened yesterday. We had our first murder of the year from Meridian, Mississippi. We'll talk about that next as this morning gets underway. Let's face it, accidents are going to happen. If a deer jumps out in front of your car, go see my friends and professionals at Chet's Paint and Body Shop in Center Hill. Chet can help you navigate through this confusing world of insurance by providing photo estimates to insurance companies and the right to choose the body shop of your choice. From a minor scratch to a major collision, Chet has you covered. Chet offers quality repairs by trained and certified technicians with a lifetime warranty on all repairs. That's Chet's Paint and Body Shop. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn, located at 910 Posey Avenue, has tons of lawnmowers to choose from. A big selection of zero-turn lawnmowers, power washers, and even barbecue grills. Step inside the store and see their complete line of Liberty safes along with those Browning safes. A large selection of Louis Vuitton purses along with satin shirts and bead sets. And tons to choose from for the outdoorsman in your household. And always a great deal on any type of jewelry you're looking for. And a private lobby for pawns for your confidentiality. Philadelphia Gun and Pawn.
Looking for a deal you can't pass up? Right now, drive off in a quality used car for just $299 down and only $299 a month here at Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Meridian. That's right, good reliable cars packed with features at a price you'll love. $299 down, $299 a month. Look, I'm not kidding. This is a real offer that our customers have taken advantage of for years now. Come see us today, Johnson Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Meridian.
Over here. Good morning and welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray, and they're acting like it's warm in here.
We passed warm at the beginning of the show.
I don't understand
You
why
can see the sweat line on Odie's hat growing over there.
I just can't believe you're not as cold as I am. Man.
Oh, it's that new weight loss program. I dropped 9 pounds
I
while I was
ought
on
to
the
be
show.
healthy. I spend so much time in a sauna.
You know, we were talking about outdoor events. I'll never forget this. Do y'all remember the guy, I was almost home, Craig Morgan.
Just something out the cottonwood tree. Just
fell
climbed down out of the cottonwood tree.
Yes.
Man.
I remember that line.
That was strong.
And what I love about Sundays.
That's what I love about it. What was the song that he done about Birmingham, but the tornado going through and picking up the picture of the old man where he lost his arm in the war and all he had left was that picture of his, what was the name of that?
I know what you're talking about.
Golly, that guy was good. I brought him to Meridian some umpteen years ago. Blaine Larson was the opening act for him. And Blaine had a couple songs called My High School. Great singer. Craig, of course, was the headline. And it 80 degrees all week. November. Outdoor event. It went down to 20. And Craig, I remember Craig Morgan called me and he goes, dude, I got to have some help. I said, what? He goes, can you get heaters? He said, all my guitar players, their fingers won't work. So we had to go around town and, those blowers?
Yeah.
And get those blower heaters at the bottom of the stage to blow up to unthaw their fingers so they can still sing. And that's the risk that you run when it comes to outdoor events.
I'm scared of any kind of outdoor event. I mean, as far as gambling on it, putting all your eggs in one basket.
Was that Paint Me a Birmingham?
Paint Me? That's
That was
Tracy Lawrence.
Tracy Lawrence.
That's Tracy Lawrence.
Dang, Nick, you done. He sent that in. Lord, he must be listening to wrong.
Let me see here, Craig Morgan. Let me go, because that song is one of the best there ever was. I mean, you talk about painting a picture. It did. Craig Morgan, International Harvester. Y'all remember that?
Yeah, that don't trip my trigger.
Redneck Yacht Club.
Yeah, I like it.
How do you make almost home? When a man can't get a woman off his mind. This ain't nothing is the song.
Yeah.
This ain't nothing.
That's it.
But do you remember when a man can't get a woman off his mind?
Isn't that a remake? Didn't Gene Watson do that?
Gene Watson did it, and who wrote it? Let me test you here. Think about it. He was real low-keyed when he talked. And I would never thought the man... He even wrote...
Whispering Bill Anderson?
He did. And, like Bill Anderson wrote, I may never get to heaven, but I once came mighty close.
He wrote a lot of songs. And still writing, I think.
Whew, he is. Great guy. Just keep away from his that horrible Christmas song that he done. Where do we always go eat? Waffle House Christmas. That's the worst song ever been put to press.
It's looking at me.
But, when a man can't get a woman off his mind, it describes a guy that his girlfriend or wife has left him, and he's sitting at home drinking, and he just crushed a Dixie cup because he can't get her off his mind, and he's wondering where she is, and he's going nuts. It's good stuff there. So, as I mentioned, we had an incident yesterday. We had our first murder of the year. This would be on State Boulevard. As we arrived, and we constantly during this want to remind you that when we're live that sometimes information changes as we done. But the big concern that I wanted to get out while we were there, all children were safe because we were near a daycare center and right down from the Dollar General. No one was hurt. Let me hit play here and just show you this. Now, the FedEx truck, my first thought was, something bad has happened here. And all that was the truck, when it all went down, they were trying to turn around, and then they got boxed in by police as they arrived on scene. So nothing was wrong there. What we had, and one of the mistakes that was made, and again, it was live, that we thought it was a white male that was deceased. It ended up being a black male that was deceased in this. From what little information we get on this, he possibly was on a telephone and was shot. He died at the scene. Metro ambulance left, and if you remember, I was videoing that as they pulled out. Was he in there? He was not. He was deceased at the scene, and that became even more evident when we saw the Lauderdale County coroner show up on the scene. And when she shows up, it's something has happened. We did have someone taken into custody. It was fairly quick as this man came to the Meridian Police Department and turned himself in. He's 24 years old. As we look at this, it happened on State Boulevard. This would happen around 10:24 a.m. is when the call came out of there has been shots fired in here. As he arrived there, he turned himself in there. Is there more to the story? There's lots of comments in the comment as to why he did it. Now again, we can't do street justice, has been said a lot of times there. We don't know the crimes. It will go to court, and we will see what happens with this. I was trying to put it to words there, but we got to wait for the court system to do its job to let us know exactly what happened there. So that's what went on there as well yesterday. It was a big deal. The road was blocked off for quite some time. We were there for probably an hour. So if you're wondering how it is, we've had 3 shootings to the year so far. We've had 2 people shot and 1 murder so far. Numbers are down from where they were previous administration.
Let's keep it that way.
Yes, agree with that 100%. Now, I don't even know how to get into all this last night. There was a situation on 22nd Avenue Heights last night. Here was the scene. Lots of police, large police presence. As you'll see, this car pulled over. Apparently, a traffic stop was made, and police officers found something suspicious in the vehicle, is the way I'll word this. I'm waiting for an official statement. I was hoping to get that last night because there were a lot of people going, well, what's with the suspicion? You hadn't told us. I've been trying to wait for the Meridian Police Department to give us an exact answer of what they found in the trunk there. Hopefully, we'll be getting that today. Nobody was at risk, as we would find out later. Everything was given the all clear a little bit later. But hopefully today we'll get an answer, and I'll be able to explain that in a little bit more detail. Everybody good with that?
Yeah.
Well, everybody quiet except me.
Well, I was just wondering, we're
Can't
getting,
touch this. That's what was going through my head.
We're getting blamed for vulgar language.
Who is?
We are.
That ain't
I don't think they meant y'all. I think they meant the people in the background of your video.
There, and I
But
didn't hear.
yeah.
I did not. So I had somebody else say that.
Yeah. But I mean, you can't do anything about that.
Anybody that knows you and knows this
Yeah.
program knows there's no vulgar language.
No.
But now, when you're trying to film something and you're on location and there's hundreds of people running every which way,
You can't. This isn't golf. You don't hold up a sign that says quiet.
yeah, you can't help what's going on. And
Now, I always say this. Now, I have been on location and heard it before, and I try to move away to another.
Right.
But I did
Yeah.
not hear it yesterday. There was screaming and crying, and I always try to keep the camera away from that because I never ever want to show somebody's most intimate.
They're in a vulnerable moment.
Yeah, vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's the word. I
You don't want to
show
take
that.
away from that.
We only
I
do
get
that to Charlene.
Yeah, Charlene's the only one I've ever done that to.
Poor Y'all wonder why I'm the one here now. Y'all ran everyone else off. I was like, I'm the last pick.
But we really try, and if there was vulgar language, and it could be, I have not gone back and listened to every bit of it. We apologize for that. We definitely don't want that to happen. But sometimes things are said that you just can't help.
And a huge apology.
Oh yeah,
If that was out there, huge apology for you having to hear that.
Anytime you press the live button in public, that's a risk you take.
I see, and it's more of a risk now than it ever has been.
Absolutely.
What's acceptable
Oh,
now? And again, like we were talking about a little earlier, Landman, different shows that we watch.
But we don't do that.
50 years ago, the worst thing that you saw on TV was a flushing toilet in the background of Archie Bunker.
Yep.
And now you have 7 o'clock p.m. movies where the family's sitting down watching it, and the show opens up with a sex scene and nothing but cussing throughout.
Yep.
And that's what we have turned into as a
A
country.
little bit at a time. It's kind of
Little
like,
at a time.
let's
Didn't happen
add a
overnight.
little bit, they'll eat it.
Yep.
Add a little
Yep.
bit, they'll eat it. You know, I remember when Ward and June and Ricky and Lucy had separate beds.
Beds.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
now Victoria ain't got no secret. I mean,
That's
it
right.
just
Yeah,
it is what it is.
we didn't seen it.
I mean,
Yep.
it just, but it happened like a little bit at the time. Little bit at the
You know,
time.
like there's
Spoon feed.
a guy in town, and I try to stay away from it. You just can't help it. But that owns a lawn care service, and every time that I'm live, apparently he doesn't like me. He comes by and yells extremely dirty words. And
Do you ever turn around and make sure you get that particular lawn care service so you can make sure that everybody knows what kind of care?
I'm going to
you
do
get?
that moving forward because it's
Make
just
him
ridiculous.
famous.
Make him famous.
And you know, if
Yeah,
you have somebody
famous,
like
famous.
that in your yard, you just don't want that near your family.
And you can't help but wonder what's the rest of the story.
Yeah.
Am I saying you perfect? No, I don't mean it like that. But I'm just saying you got to wonder what's the rest of. More than likely, some misinformation.
Correct.
And you tattletaled on something that was the news anyway.
Everybody likes the news until they are the news.
That's what I've always said. Everybody wants to know what's going on unless they or their family
It's
are
about
involved
them.
in it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's I can't believe he reported. I can't believe he said. It's just the facts. It ain't your opinion. It ain't.
Correct.
You know, I can't believe they hit that tree. You know, it's just the facts, ma'am. I mean,
And speaking of the facts, let me switch to this story because it kind of falls under that. Yesterday morning, a bolo would come out of Neshoba County, wanted. A male and a female wanted in a what they called an armed robbery. A weapon had been stolen, and the bulletin went out several counties. And I spoke with Sheriff Eric Clark. He gave me the information on it. They sent us a picture of the suspect, and we put it up. As went on, I spoke to Eric late yesterday afternoon. I said, has he been caught? He said, I'm unsure. Call Eric over at the city, the police chief. So I called and spoke to the police chief of Philadelphia, and he goes, we did catch him, and he said he's been cleared. He said he was in the room, but at the end of the day, he didn't do the crime, but I have made the arrest of 2 other people that were there that did do it. He said, I'm getting ready to send you the pictures and update this for us. So we did that. Here's the 2 people that are connected with this. The Philadelphia Police Department, in connection with an assault that occurred at the Super Inn and Suites on January the 21st. It was reported as an armed robbery. Emily Shoemaker was arrested, and Jacon Miller, 19, were both arrested. Now, they had put out the bolo for Keyshawn Nicky and determined, again, after he was brought in, that he was not a part of it. There was also a female that was listed that was traveling with him. Both of those were cleared of that. But as I was speaking to Eric Clark about that in the beginning, he goes, well, when they catch him, he's wanted for another crime here in Neshoba County.
Ooh.
And as I changed the story, I had somebody send me a very ugly message that I owed this man an apology for putting him up for something he didn't do. Well, it's stated in the story that he was cleared of it. And I thought, wait a minute. So I called back to the sheriff's department. I said, do y'all have a wanted poster on this guy? And they said, sure. So here it is. He is wanted in connection with another crime. Keyshawn Trey Nicky, and if you'll read the comments, he's commenting on there inside this. He's wanted for simple assault and contempt of court. He was going back and forth in the Neshoba County Sheriff's Department. If you just give them their location, they'll come fix this. And
So you didn't make that up?
No,
Just
not
pull
one bit.
these pictures off the internet somewhere?
No, sure didn't. It's legit things.
But again, gonna chew on you for blasting his face. You were giving the information
From a law enforcement agency.
official information. This wasn't something you heard so and so told so and so whose cousin's babysitter's next door neighbor's bug man told you.
Not
This
the bug
was-
man, the guy cutting the grass who hates it.
Yeah, this was an official thing, but they want to chew on you, tell you need to apologize. It was a mistake. You admitted it and you corrected it. But it happens.
But it
all
wasn't
the
his
time.
mistake.
No, it was not. But he reported the news that was available at that time.
Correct. And again, the gentleman was there. They just didn't know how people separate and a crime happens. They have to collect everybody that's associated.
But this news, people's just like the weather. I'm not going to get mad at you because it don't snow Saturday night. But Monday, you said it was going to snow. Am I right? It changed.
That's next week.
Stories unfold. You know what I'm saying? Stories unfold. Well, yep, Scotty Ray said it's locked in. It's going to happen. No, things change. You have to use the information you got at the time.
It's like we brought up at the scene of the murder yesterday. Originally, we were hearing that it might have been a white male, and it ended up being a black male that lost his life. It's sad, no matter what you are, for a murder to happen. But it's just the way it works when it's live and it's moment by moment. It comes in. So that's what we have in Philadelphia there, of what was going on yesterday. If you wondered what all the bolos were. And coming up in just a minute, I don't know if they have this many jail cells in Newton County, do they? Do they got 25 of them over there?
I don't know.
They had to get a van. I know Jody ain't got 25 pair of handcuffs, does he?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
We'll tell you about that next. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Sicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor.
Hey, welcome to Kia Meridian.
We're a family-owned business that has been serving the community for 25 years.
If you're looking for a new Kia, we have them. And if we don't, we'll find it.
No stress, no hassle, just the best deals. And right now we can get rates as low as 0%.
Shop local, get the car you want. And be a part of the Kia Meridian family.
Have you been wanting your own building, your own shed? Speak to our friends at Best Sadia Building, 601-728-1954. Now, they can custom build you a home from a barn dominium. Maybe it's a shed that you're needing, or a simple place to park your car, a garage, a camp house. Maybe you need a place to park your tractor, your motorcycle, or even that lawnmower. They can custom design whatever it is you need. Quality work, trustworthy, Best Sadia Buildings. Speak with Drew, 601-728-1954. We were looking at the comments that were coming in about needing a jail, a coliseum, and also, what was that?
Bob, you got it together. Why don't we build a combo jail, coliseum, and baseball field, and you can have the Meridian Foxes and the Lauderdale County Stripes. They can
See
play
who wins.
together. Yeah.
They do that in Louisiana a lot. That's real popular there.
Angola Prison Rodeo.
Yep.
Moneymaker on top of it.
I always say I'm gonna go to that, and I had never been.
One of these days, I want to go.
How far over there is it?
But you would. It's further than Energy
It's
and
3
Snail,
hours.
so you ain't going.
I don't know why he started. We can't get him to go nowhere.
The farthest he went was to a monkey.
That was tough too.
Made 3 trips.
Sure did. But I'd like to see the Angola thing. I was thinking maybe if it was an hour and a half, I could maybe run over for a minute.
For 30 minutes, yeah.
Well, we can. We go.
Welcome to Angola, sign and turn around and go home.
That's what we done when I was a kid. My mama done on our vacations. We never stayed anywhere. It was get out and take a picture of the state sign. Whoop, we got to go back in the car.
In every state.
Y'all have no idea how miserable our vacations were. A Datsun, me and my sister on the back seat, 6,000 miles of looking at each other.
Did y'all play punch buggy?
It was awful, Odie. It was awful. And that is why I don't like to travel now. And God bless my mama. I love her to death. But she wanted to travel, and all she wanted to see was that state sign and say she'd been there. And
so she can mark it off her list.
Yep. Yeah. And the rest of us in the back seat didn't care for that.
Who won the quiet game?
Yeah, I lost. I pick up my mama a lot.
I Spy. How many times can you play I Spy?
Man, there's parts of the U.S. you just don't want to see.
That was.
And I've been to most of them.
That was back before you had a movie screen in front of you.
That was 1977.
I learned you can wake up in Texas and go to bed that night.
Yeah.
And wake up in Texas and you still running 70 miles an hour.
Where is it that I remember seeing this? It was my daddy bought a brand new car in '76, and we went to California. Where is it that the tarantulas are in the highways?
New Mexico.
That may have been we were going to California that way. And I remember seeing tarantulas across the road. And I was like, "Whoa!" As a kid.
Did you get one?
No.
That was his mama's way of making them stay in the car. That's tarantulas in the road.
We can't stop and go to the bathroom either.
Tarantulas in the road.
Just give me a bottle.
Apparently, as we go to Newton County, Jody has spent all of his budget on handcuffs instead of a camera. We got to have a long talk with Jody about his cameras because they're not real clear. We got to work on this, Jody. But 25 arrests. Let's go through a few pictures here.
25?
25 arrests is what they did. They got up early on the morning of January 21st at 3 a.m. and they fired up that big machine. Have they nicknamed that machine yet?
I reckon which one?
The MRAP. Have they named?
Oh, I don't know if he's got his own
name?
Hercules or nothing like that.
But it drove off into the night, and they started knocking on doors with Colin Kent helping out there, Kevin Harrington, Tyler Robinson, all these investigators.
That's
NBN.
Greg's illegitimate son.
Oh, NBN come helped out. And what happened was, let's just see a few pictures here. Sammy is getting to spend a little time in the Newton County Sheriff's Department Correctional Facility, along with Michael. As I'm saying, we need to help him out here get a new camera. We got to work on this.
At least
Melvin,
clean the lens.
Yeah, somebody wipe it off. Mary, she's staying a little time over there. We got another Mary. Here's Larry. He's in there, too.
Where'd his arms go?
Kendrick. He was cold. It was early. Also, we got John Kenneth. We've got Johnny. We've got Joni. Is that how you pronounce it? Joni?
Sounds right.
Joni, please don't. Okay, Erica. She spent a little time also, along with Elmer and Donald and David and Charles, Bridget, Betty, Ashley, Cozy. He's spent a little time there also there. And then we got a whole bunch of them here, and then a whole bunch here. So
what did they all do?
This was all drug paraphernalia related there. The drug task force helped out with this as we go back here and you look at the story here, coordinated with the Mississippi Bureau of Narcotics to make these raids there. And again, 25 were arrested. They made these raids early in the morning and took everybody by surprise. And that's called just you can't get away. It's too early. You don't know what's going on. So they made that arrest quick. And Newton County Sheriff's Department was extremely busy. Now,
wow.
As I was talking to Eric, y'all don't really realize what a good sheriff y'all got in Neshoba County. That man can multitask.
Yes, he can.
On top of that, he's hilarious.
Oh, he is. As I was talking with him, he goes, "Hang on a second, Scotty Ray. I got a search warrant in my hand. I'll be right back." he was sitting here looking at this mobile home here, and they had to knock on the door. And a few minutes later, Eric come back to the phone. He goes, "All right, I'm ready to talk. I've made an arrest here." And we got some pictures that we're going to share with you here as we look here. We got an arrest and a second arrest here. 65 and 68 years old is what we have here. If we go back to the story here and get into this, this was the 11,000 block of Road 266 where they recovered at least 4 stolen long guns, which would be shotguns, rifles, and that. Drug paraphernalia, and the charges, we've got those. You just go into all of this. You can't be having stolen products at your home. The search warrant was served, executed, and arrest made.
Well, he don't
to
look
the
real
show.
happy, does he?
I don't think so. He was not happy about that situation at all. But that's what happened, you see.
Oh, well, what'd you say, Christine? Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Step right up.
Shad White said that yesterday also. Come on in. As we get a new picture here from the Auditor's office. As we dig deeper into this would be TDK Accounting and Tax Service. The owner has pled guilty of fraud and 1 count of bribery of a public official. Off to the jailhouse you go when you do things of that nature there. My, oh my, oh my. Where'd Cephas go? What's he doing?
He's asleep.
He's laying in your pantry asleep.
Yeah. I think he's waiting on
He
you
had to go cool off.
He's protecting the food.
Yeah.
Oh, have mercy. But as always, if you see something, call the police. They don't mind. If you see something that's irregular, odd, that's what they do for a living. They'd love to hear from you.
And
Give them
like
a call.
Michael said, people don't like the police until they call 911.
Yeah. Where y'all at?
Yeah.
Come help me there. Odie, let me ask you this. With the change of weather, are we going to see a difference in this, do you think?
You know, we'll talk about this, and it wasn't just the storm that we were looking at, but the frigid temperatures. And
we do have that Sunday night.
We still have all that. And it's not just the people that are homeless that live outside, but there are some of our elderly population, old homes that are not completely sealed. Air still gets in, and they don't have what we call adequate heat for temperatures below 20. So we are going to probably continue to have the warming shelter because there's going to be some people in our area that do need it.
All right, let me throw this in here too.
Okay.
Somebody quoted earlier, Rome wasn't built in a day, and that's right. Getting this shelter together and getting it open, people, they jumped the gun on that. No. To do this, you have to start early.
Yes.
Because it's a lot of wheels that have to roll in the right directions to make this work. Yeah, I hope it's unnecessary. I hope they did all of this for nothing.
Yep.
But you couldn't wait till Friday's weather forecast. Say, okay, let's put together security, a building, food, you know, all this stuff in 8 hours. And everybody knows the weather's changing. And I tell you something else. Don't be surprised if you wake up tomorrow and we're back in it.
Yeah.
You never know. That's one thing.
Right now, there's a high pressure that's saving our butt.
Yeah, if
what
it
happens
moves,
if something moves on that high
that's
pressure?
right.
And
But
it
with
flips.
all the technology and everything and it tickles me because everybody knows I'm kind of a backwards, non-technological person. But all this fancy stuff, weather predicting, and you know what? God's still in control.
Yeah.
You know, anything can happen because the line moved down, the line moved up. It's weather, people.
Well, yesterday.
But anyhow, what I was getting at, the
we
shelter,
had-
they couldn't help. They had to plan early.
It's not just a couple people. We had our office involved, Meridian Public Safety, had Al trying to get together with Meridian, with Ida Brown, had Meridian Police Department, had Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department. We had Mr. Collier with MCCSA down there. It was everybody coming together because now we can open up a shelter, but where are we going to get the people to run it? So we had Red Cross in there with us. We had the fire department in there with us. So now we got a shelter, and now we got some people that's going to help. All right, now that you got people in there, you got to give them something to eat. So where are we going to get food at? It's a huge project and a task to put together something as simple.
It can't happen in 3 or 4 hours.
No, it cannot.
And then, like I said, the weather is steadily changing. You just never know.
You'd much rather have it and never need it than
That's
say,
correct.
dang, I wish
sure.
we would have opened up that warming shelter.
And you know, as with this, our studio sponsor, Environment Masters, boy, they're helping you with all this
That's right.
drastic changes. And $29 special.
Mention the Scotty Ray special, and they'll take care of you. And they're going to be there within 24 hours of the time you call. And they've been doing it, since 1957?
Ben was with us last week, of course, the owner of the company. Great people.
Good folks.
And
They
we hope
also
he's
provided
feeling.
Bocephus' snacks this morning, so that was awesome.
Yes, they did. And they got not only that, you know, it ain't just HVAC. If you got plumbing, if you got busted pipes, if you don't do what you're supposed to do, and they'll take care of that. Electrical. Hey, something don't seem right. I got 36 things plugged into this outlet, and it just keeps popping the breaker. First of all, don't plug 36 things into an outlet, but they'll come out and take care of it, dude. And they've been doing it forever. They're not fly by night. They're not going nowhere.
That's correct.
Call them.
Up and coming, we're going to tell you about a Mississippi boy that made it big there for a little while. Made it so big, the world state, the Beatles, all these folks knew about him. We'll tell you about it next. The Scotty Ray Report.
Your piece of land demands the very best equipment. Kubota equipment. The #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S. With professional grade mowers, versatile sidekick utility vehicles, and compact tractors that get it done right. All backed by unmatched dealer support. Talk to your dealer today to schedule a demo.
I'm Laura King here at the Diabetes Institute. I'm a family nurse practitioner that is board certified in advanced diabetes management. Wanted to let you know that we're here right off of North Hill Street for all your diabetes needs. We are located right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we are open from Monday through Thursday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. We accept all types of insurances. Wanted to also let you know that we take care of type 1 diabetes, type 2 diabetes. We'll do gestational diabetes patients as well as pre-diabetes. We have in-house lab. We also do a point of care A1C so that you will leave the clinic that day knowing what your A1C is. Again, we're here off of North Hill Street, right next door to Squealer's Barbecue, and we'd love to see you for all your diabetes needs.
Patrick Allen Companies has a wide selection of garage doors that will fit your style, add value to your home, and add curb appeal to your neighborhood. Patrick Allen also has top-of-the-line, energy-efficient replacement windows that will make your home look great while saving you money. We're family-owned and operated, and we take pride in our work. 5305 Highway 145 South in Meridian.
For all your garage doors and replacement windows, call Patrick Allen Companies. Safety, service, satisfaction.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray along with Odie as we get this Fun Friday underway. And I have to ask, are you as good as your daddy at country music
I don't know.
Do you know it? All right, let's try this. There's no place I'd rather be than right here with my rednecks, white socks, and blue ribbon beard. You know who sang that? Come on now, Rianne Digby. What about Act Naturally?
Oh,
and all I got to do is
act naturally.
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's from Mississippi. He wrote all of that, and the Beatles, of course, would record all that. Emmylou Harris, Jim Reeves, Dolly Parton recorded his song.
I know who sang all that, but
Yeah.
I don't know who wrote them. Act Naturally was Buck Owens.
Correct.
Johnny Bush sang, no.
You're close, Johnny.
Hang on.
There he is. You know it, Greg.
Johnny Russell.
That's it, and that's who I'm talking about. He wrote all of that. Johnny Russell, born today, Mississippi, Moorhead, Mississippi. Where's that at? Anybody know? I don't exactly know where Moorhead is. Do you, Odie?
I've heard of it, but I can't pinpoint on the map where it be.
Huh. So anyway, he was from Mississippi, and he was Grand Ole Opry star. And of course, the song that he sang would be Rednecks, White Socks, and Blue Ribbon Beard, talking about Paps. The 4 o'clock crowd is coming in, and I think he just stayed around and drank all day, to be honest with you there. Hey, here was a liberal that we didn't know back in the day. There he is, Richard
MacGyver.
MacGyver. As a kid, I didn't realize he was just against our hunting rights so much. And he'd use a piece of bubble gum other than just fixing a situation. Being honest. Hey, we had the first one today. Anybody ever been to the beach? Dogs love it.
They even make golf out of them now.
The Frisbee, the first one was made today in 1957.
I ain't never been able to throw a Frisbee.
You ain't no good at it either. No. Some people used to be able to take them, they would hit the concrete and skip.
Yeah.
Now they got Frisbee golf where you throw them at that, try to get them in that wire basket.
All right, let's see if Rianne can get this. Come listen to a story about a man named Jed.
Yeah, the Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah, the Clampetts. It became number one today in America in 1963 as the Ballad of Jed hit radio.
We always say that's what our family
Earl
Scruggs.
When we go on vacation, that's how our family likes to ride.
It'd be 1969 that Elvis would record this. They're making some other movie about Elvis that's going to be coming out before long.
Well, I tell you what, Priscilla did him no justice.
Yeah, that's what I keep hearing.
Ooh.
But Suspicious Minds would make its way to the label after this. He recorded it today, 1969. That's been a little while there also. Do you remember this girl?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Y'all remember Saved by the Bell?
Yeah.
And then it would be Greg's show that he couldn't stand, Beverly Hills 90210. She would become a star on there.
I didn't get that channel.
How do you pronounce her last name? Tiffany? She was a cute girl. Decent. But she would grow up one day. She's probably, about 60 now?
I don't know. Well, might be close to it. Chris, come by my office. We've got some coins there for you.
So MacGyver
come on by.
Dated Celia Ward?
Really?
Well, I know.
All right,
Well, there you go.
Halfway between Greenwood and Greenville. That's where I've heard of it from.
Okay.
Man. Is where Mohead and yeah.
It was the dark of June it was the dark of the moon on the 6th of June on a Kenworth
hauling logs. Convoy.
Number one, 1976, if y'all remember that.
C.W. McCall.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's called the Rubber Duck. Do you know that one?
No.
Y'all got to do that more at family reunions. I can't believe you don't know this. Working on it. This would be the Big Teeth show that came out today. 76. I don't know. This was written. A Mississippian wrote this next song. We go number one. About 80. It was 81. I saw you staring at each other. And I could tell that you once were lovers. That old flame may not be burning stronger. Right. Mac McAnally from Mississippi would write that. That was a strong one. There ain't no way to put it other than that. That was big time back in the day there.
They made $1 or $2 off of that.
They did.
We're being wanted by the government, but if you have a problem, call us and we can come
and you can
fix
find
that
us.
problem. If you can find us and you can get in touch with us, we'll come help you.
The 18.
No.
And no matter how many times that they tried to
fool, don't call.
That's the I pity the fool. Yeah. Got that.
they never hit anything that they were aiming at, y'all.
No, and to me,
That sounds like Dad.
it reminded me of.
That sounds like Dad deer hunting.
Shot 18 times. Finally got him when he tripped.
Gets hit by a car running from it.
That was below the belt, wasn't it?
That might have something to do with where I purchased my. Let Honest RW cite one in.
Might go to missing there. But I just it never fazed me of no matter what they done.
Same way on MacGyver, he would blow up a whole convoy and it had to show everybody getting out, running off, like Jeeps flipping in midair.
Correct.
And they all got.
They had their seat belt on.
Yeah.
No way anybody got hurt in this scene.
Yeah.
And I'm with you on that. I have because Angie, because I ask, I'm not a good person to watch a movie with because I ask so many questions. And question scenes, and she says,
I'm one of those. You write that down. We'll ask after the movie. Right
I don't.
Now,
I'm watching. I didn't believe that. I talk too much.
Well, I can't stand those movies where they jump a car out of one parking garage across a street into another parking garage, and it don't even pull to the left.
If you want to do something fun, watch a Bruce Willis movie with Dad.
I can't stand it.
The whole time he's like, there ain't no way. He's Bruce Willis. Just let him do it.
Give me something I can believe in.
Oh, they had a song about that. Give me something to believe in. You remember that? Who sang that?
No,
it was those hippies, with the long hair.
Clint Eastwood making a bunch of folks paint a town red. Now that can happen.
He could do it. He sat right there on his horse and made them do it. I watched it.
That can happen.
Had that little short fella that ran around with him. Fetched him his cigars and everything that he needed.
And he never had a whole cigar. You ever notice that? He's always smoking a stub.
Yeah, because he put it out and put it back in his pocket, I guess. I guess they were hard to come by out in the wild, wild west there.
Poison sang that.
Poison.
Give me something to believe in. Thank you, Kim.
Were a sign that read, Jesus saves. I got the call last Sunday. Some dopehead friend of his died. Do you remember that?
No, not right off.
Well, that's what happened. That's how the song came about.
Okay.
That I guess
I don't think I'd like that song.
It's a good song. Give me something to believe in.
I like the song, but I don't remember that line.
But he had a friend that he got a call on Christmas Day that some friend of his had overdosed, and he wrote a song about it. They found him in a motel dead by himself doing drugs, and out of that come that song. The way you make me feel. Do you know that one?
I do.
It'd be Michael Jackson would do this in 1988. Woohoo! One of Greg's biting his tongue over there.
I'm just grateful he's biting it.
I ain't saying nothing.
Let's see. Y'all remember Nell Carter?
Oh, yeah.
What was it? Give me a break.
Give me a break. Yep.
She passed away today back in 2003. Great actress. Passed away. What else happened today?
Yeah.
Our hero as a kid.
Not Mr. Green Jeans, but
Mr. Moose,
no.
Captain Kangaroo.
There we go.
Captain Kangaroo Bob would pass away
and
today.
he was a military hero.
He was a captain.
Yep.
But now it didn't all go down quite like they were saying. He came out later and said that's not exactly what happened. But he was, I believe, a officer in the Army.
No.
Good at it there. This next guy, this is probably the most famous skit they'd ever done on his talk show.
So, this is the fastest time past light time. Y'all remember him? The Great
Karnak.
Carson.
I really believe that you'd be good at that envelope stuff. You need to try it one week. We need to try that and see how well you do at that.
I can do it.
We would also lose this guy. I remember during the 80s, it didn't matter what show you watched. If they had a TV in the background, they were going to make sure to show this guy. He had more wives than those guys with camels.
He paid about $200 a day to get his hair did. And I mean, all it did was push it straight back.
Larry King.
Talking about RW, not bad.
No, he doesn't buy as much chocolate.
This guy.
He's throwing it out already.
If I'm not mistaken, he was married to Dixie Carter, maybe. He was... You remember him from Fletch Lives, as he was the bad guy that, where they were at the... What was the name of the ministry? Farnsworth Ministry.
Yeah.
And he went to the mansion, and his mama was in a vase. Don't you drop my mama. And they were throwing his mama that was in the vase. Hal Holbrook. He had such a distinctive voice. I love that guy. He was good at what he did. You don't remember him from that movie?
I remember him. Yeah.
Fletch Lives. I always liked Fletch there. We got a few more here. Let's see what else happened over the weekend with some more stories and things that went on. Let's see here. Who else has got something today? Oh! Y'all remember this? Everything is
beautiful in its own way. Ray Stevens. He did 2 or 3 serious songs. I mean, he actually was talented. He wasn't just funny.
But we all remember
the day the squirrel. How'd you get that Harley up on the high dive? Don't answer the phone, and coy. When we get back to Hey Hire, you're gonna have to turn in your ring
and your ring. When I get out, I'm coming over with a weed eater.
Yeah, it's me again, Margaret.
Which is more popular? Me Again, Margaret, or would it be the Shriners Convention? Or Mississippi Square?
Probably the street.
Me Again. Probably the street.
Oh, the street.
The street's well, that is popular. Me Again,
Boogie Dad, Boogie Dad.
No, that's a separate one.
That's
Don't
separate.
look.
Oh, that's right.
Don't look, Ethel.
Yeah, too late.
Carried her down to the ball game, and right there she gone to get a coat. Right through the grandstands. Here he comes.
Boogie Dad, Boogie Dad.
I really need you to make that the background music for the Naked Man that you keep spotting.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
He's been
it's cold weather. He bought him a
Well, he went out
He was this
a couple days ago.
He's on the way to Odie's warming shelter.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you hate to have to share a jail cell with him? Get your clothes on.
He'd definitely take them off if he ever come to this show.
Don't
my head myself.
We need to call environment measures. The thermostat broke.
As we get into this one, I think everybody knows Sweet Caroline.
Oh, yeah.
Bill Diamond. Everybody sings that everywhere he goes. And he had Coming to America and Crackling Rose and a lot of other hits. But I think Sweet Caroline, for whatever reason, was the big hit there.
It's on every Carnival cruise ship.
And it was something, again, you don't even think about it, but they start singing it. Or you make fun of Neil Diamond and they start playing that song, you're singing it. Like we was talking about John Denver. Oh, John Denver. Then they start playing something, you go, thank God I'm a country boy.
You do. You can't help it. Outside of George Jones, this voice would be heard saying, "Step right up."
Aaron Neville.
There you go. It's his birthday today. Man, did he have a voice.
Man, I have never been big on redoing songs. But he does it just.
Golly,
that's good.
Hey, do you know the song?
But his whole family musical.
Yeah, the Neville Brothers.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know what else they sing, but
they're real famous.
Yeah, but the grand tour is just
man, they good.
And I take it, and let's do a little translation here. I'm thinking that she passed away. Am I right? Is that the way you take the song, or did she just leave him?
I don't know if she left him. They got a divorce, or
I think she died.
I don't know.
That's the way I took the song. And you know, the next one that really ranks up there, that really hits home, My Heart Is As Empty as a Monday Morning Church, Alan Jackson. Is that not just those words long? Y'all think about that. My heart's as empty as a Monday morning church. And she passed away in the song, of course, his wife, and he's just, whoo. Man, that would make the hair on your back stand up.
This one right here.
How do you describe this next guy, Odie?
It was a duo. They wore sunglasses everywhere they went.
Blues Brothers.
There you go.
You got to tighten up over there.
This next generation is failing. Come on now. We're pulling for you. What was the woman's name that highly disliked him, that had that was chasing him throughout the Blues Brothers because he dumped her?
I don't remember.
You know, at the end of the movie?
It.
Okay. It was funny there. Y'all ain't going to know who she is. We'll just skip that. 1953, this would go number one after he passed away. And it really described what happened to him at the end.
Right in the back of a convertible.
I'll never get out of this world alive.
Hank Williams.
That was it. That blue caddy there. Hank Jr. would drive it to high school for years. This guy is such a fixture. Although he was an American, boy, did he not.
He was British, but made a big way in the war.
Winston Churchill passed away today. December 7th. Yeah, it just, boy. This is, as we get on Merle Haggard, we all agree Merle, he's kind of like the voice of America.
Fight inside of me.
Close, but this would be that when he was in prison, he wrote this song. Think about
Warden
led a prisoner down the hallway to his doom.
That's a good one.
I stood up like all the others. It would be Sing Me Back Home. And if you've never heard that and you're hearing us talk about this, and what it is, he's in prison. And the warden's leading the guy down the hall to the execution.
Yep.
And he stops and says, let my friend sing a song for me before I go. It's stout. I don't know what the guy done, but he didn't come out. He didn't make it out. This lady was just recently arrested for a DUI.
She was about yay tall.
Bounced a lot.
Did a lot of bouncing and ended up on the cover of Wheaties.
Mary Lou!
Okay.
Yeah, I can tell you're a big fan of it. You watched the Olympics
I didn't like
a lot.
her, and I didn't like Wheaties, and I dang sure ain't watching the Olympics.
I tell you, the only thing I'm going to watch on the Olympics is curling.
Oh, my God.
And I'm going to start a Mississippi curling team.
What is
curling?
No.
What is
Odie, go get the Swiffer. We'll show them how it
We'll
works.
show them how to do it. You've got a special rock with a handle, and it's kind of like shuffleboard. You push it down this ice trail, and you got two people in front of you with a little broom, and you got a broom and sweep right in front of you, and that steers it.
What's this called?
Curling.
And that's an Olympic sport?
You dang right it is. We go if Jamaica can have a bobsledding team, Mississippi can have a curling team.
I mean, I saw that bobsledding bunch the other day where they didn't even make it in the thing. And the guy, it's supposed to be three of them. Two of them fell out of it. The American team didn't do so well, so I'm not watching. I don't watch the Olympics.
I don't either. I ain't.
But Jamaica made it. Jamaica made it this year.
But I could not get over the curling. I mean, honestly.
That's really...
This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life.
It's
and
awesome.
what's so bad is if you watch it very long, you'll be going, what time's that come on tomorrow?
Yeah, we accidentally got hooked on it one year.
I'm telling you, it is awesome.
Am I not right in saying tax dollars are wasted on training these people?
Amen. And who come up with this? Guy sweeping the restaurant, and the other one throws a bucket across the floor. Sweep from that bucket.
Hey, it worked. So if y'all are interested in the Mississippi curling team,
contact me and Odie.
Yeah, we're going to start this thing.
That's peculiar.
We're going to have to play it Sunday night because that's the only night it'll be cold enough to have ice. But yeah.
How did this go, Greg, where he bumps into an old friend on the street today and he said, how'd you get to looking that way? And he pauses for a moment and goes, well, you've got to kiss
an angel good morning.
I knew that one.
Charlie Pride went number one with 1972, y'all. Wow. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting old or something here. This stuff is...
Sledge, Mississippi.
Sledge, Mississippi. Yeah. Oof. You want to go there?
No.
No. Okay, let's see what else happened here. Who was she? She was on Fresh... Oh, who watched Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Yes.
Yeah. Did y'all do that? Y'all remember this girl?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, okay, she was on there. I can't pronounce her first name. Titania?
I think this guy's talking about Greg. I'm going to see Mike. Oh, he said Morehead, Mississippi, home of Mississippi Delta Community College. They used to have hats made up there that says Morehead. I thought they were talking about Greg.
I cut my hair last night.
Now that y'all say that, I might as well go ahead and put this out there. But in Morehead, South Carolina, they have the ball convention once a year. It's where all the ball people get together for their who's got the greatest bald head convention.
I know that's where we picked up the Marines when I was in the Navy. That's a huge Marine base. So we'd leave Norfolk, we'd go down there, and I was on the Gator freighter, and that's where they'd all get on board it, and off we go.
RW keeps having this fantasy every time he hears doom, 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 doom. It was 9-to-5. And this is what it pops in his head every time he sees it. Is that
he ain't never worked 9 to 5.
He's open.
He got one thing about Dolly, though.
Every 6th Tuesday from 2 to 2:05.
I love Dolly.
Dolly is just, she's got it there.
Her birthday was this week,
Yeah, she
wasn't
turned
it?
80. I didn't see y'all post to celebrate it, but I did.
Tell me the story of how Adam Cartwright got bent out of shape.
He thought he was above the ride. He got mad at the writers of Bonanza. He wanted a deeper. He thought he was a better actor than he didn't like the way they did his
character.
Yeah. Pernell Roberts.
There he is there.
Yeah.
Passed
and
away
he
today.
also played
Trapper John
MD, where Gonzo lived in the motorhome in the parking lot. Yeah.
Yeah, I ain't seen that one in years either there.
He was very educated. Pernell Roberts was very educated, and he just kind of thought he was above that show.
And boy, that was one of the best outside of Gunsmoke.
And it ran forever. It didn't run as long as Gunsmoke. Now, Gunsmoke was probably one of the longest running shows.
So my mind was blown whenever I figured out one of the Cartwright brothers was also Laura Ingalls' dad. Because in my brain,
Little Joe?
I couldn't separate how he could be both. And I was like, so you mean to tell me Laura Ingalls should be a Cartwright? I couldn't separate. And talk about mass confusion.
But you know, you're talking about those shows and how long they lasted. They didn't have seasons. Well, we're going to show you 8 shows now, and then we're going to take a 6-month break and show you 8 more. No, they come on every day.
Hundreds.
They come on every day.
Hundreds.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, they were on. Monday, they started back over again.
And it talks about how long the filming, I mean, like you talking about, they never stopped filming.
Yeah, it just keeps on going.
It was actually work. I mean, they worked hard at that. But Gunsmoke ran for a long time.
It sure did.
It was
25
over 300
years.
episodes, I think.
Yeah.
Way on up there.
I'm trying to remember, Andy Griffith was only like
7 or 8 years, 6, 7 years.
100 and I don't know. I got an Andy Griffith trivia book at home, and I love my Andy Griffith.
Woo! Man was good at what he did.
It wasn't a lot of.
So who? And now that you bring up Andy, let's just make a discussion of this. Out of all those that he dated,
definitely the nurse, the blonde.
You think he should?
That was rich.
No, Helen.
No.
Helen was a turnoff to me.
Yeah, Helen
was like supposed to be.
I don't care.
The sheriff and the teacher, like, come on.
I didn't like that. I didn't like the pharmacist, Ellie. The best looking woman he dated was the one that drove the convertible. Her daddy was rich, and she was
and
a
he
nurse.
Didn't take it.
Was it Peggy?
I believe it was.
Yeah. Now, that woman was pretty.
Sure was. And then we had that great.
You have to look at the heart, okay? Helen had a
Helen
good
was
heart.
not pretty. I mean, I'd rather him run
She
off
might have
with
been real nice.
with the wild girls from Mount Pilot.
The fun girls.
Yeah.
The fun girls.
Hello, doll.
Everybody's met her at the truck stop.
Yeah.
We'll be right back. J&J Tire and Muffler, located at 3420 8th Street, invites you by. And if you need a front-end alignment, make sure to try their new state-of-the-art alignment machine. No matter the size of your truck and car, J&J can align it. J&J also has touch-free mounting, laser wheel balancing, and as always, they provide preventive maintenance, including CV axles, shocks, struts, brakes. They carry the Nixon tire with free roadside hazard service, along with high-tread used tires. Locally owned and operated since 1978 in Meridian. The Scotty Ray Report Studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
Meridian's favorite barbecue is Squealer's Barbecue, named the barbecue capital for the state of Mississippi. Whether it's barbecue, wings, or burgers, Squealer's simply has the best for a family environment. Every Thursday night, there's live music out on the porch. Takeout orders are welcome, and whether it's your next tailgate or large catering event, your friends at Squealer's are there to help. Drop in for lunch today or a night out on the town. Squealer's Barbecue, the best in fine barbecue.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Welcome back. Your friend Scotty Ray along with the entire crew here. What happens when you want to be first to the stockyard?
You in a hurry.
You go the day before.
Whoops. This was right by the Lauderdale County Stockyards yesterday. A wreck on Highway 80 West is what this was.
Had a sale on beef.
Minor injuries.
Oh, it'll buff.
No, not that. Look at his left leg.
Gonna quite possibly need a front end alignment.
Just a little bit.
We had an incident out in Bailey also, a rearranged, I don't know what kind of car this is, but it was rearranged. Is that a Kia?
What is that?
Either that or one of those PT Cruisers or something.
No, it ain't a PT. Is it a Hyundai?
Or is that one of them cubes that had the little rats in it that was driving
Possibly.
around?
Soul?
The
Soul?
Kia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it got rearranged.
It ain't as long as it was.
What was that song from the 70s? Slip, slide, and then away.
Yeah, that'll do it.
There she went there. Let's see what else went on yesterday. We had several things. For some reason, Odie didn't get in this train last night, and I tried to catch him doing this.
Wasn't going to happen, Captain.
But they put together a little party for the folks there last night at Brookdale, and a lot of people enjoyed it. Odie was there. He partook of everything.
It was a cruise ship theme.
Yeah, it was.
We had a good time there and enjoyed all the fun.
Yeah, you're right.
To the left,
yeah, right there,
that way.
right there.
Yeah.
So it was fun, and big thank you for the invite there for having us out and doing that. Let's see what else went on over the last little bit. We know about the weather. We have to say congratulations here. We got some winners here. The Class 2 Regional Bowling Champions at Neshoba Central.
Now, I'm not exactly sure how this works, and I want to say that Lauderdale County hadn't jumped on board with it, but this is something where these kids go around, and it doesn't have to physically be at the same bowling alley. They can do like our bowling alley here versus that team there because it's virtual. But these kids win money. They go
Virtual?
out, yes, sir.
So like we fit.
So you're not really.
No.
You're not really.
You're playing the game, but you're virtually connected. They play there in Philadelphia, and our guys play here in Meridian. You don't have to be in the lane beside it. You're still bowling.
Doesn't that take away the competitive?
I said that somehow, some of the way you do it. But
That's
these kids make money. Now, they don't get a paycheck gets in your pocket and they go spend it. That money is in form of funds for your college.
Scholarship. Okay.
I was hoping it was going to be for nachos at the bowling alley.
Yeah. But that's a sport where they're getting paid.
Yeah.
And it's, I think that's awesome. That's how you pay a kid that's in a sport. You give them money towards their next level of education.
So we're missing. We got a church where the bowling alley was.
Yeah.
Well, right now we just don't have a church or a bowling alley there.
We don't have a bowling alley. Do we have a bowling alley?
There's a bowling alley. Yeah, by the old Winn-Dixie.
And the old
they got one inside there? Okay, all right.
I've never been,
That's
but
where
I
me
was
and
told
Odie
it was
practice
there.
curling since we don't have ice.
Yeah. Some place to let us go up.
I'm telling you, we keep it clean.
Well, there you go there. Let's see. Yesterday at Callaway High School in Mississippi, they took a weapon away from a student. Roman Road, we can't be having things like that happen either there. What else is going on here across the state? Have y'all watched any of this stuff as they start grilling Jack Smith?
I mean, this dude right here, the only reason they got him is because he hated Trump and he didn't want anything good to be with Trump. So he went out and started putting together all this fake news and fake evidence, and it's all come out now that he was the one that fabricated half the crap that he was blaming Trump for. Now you've got the Congress has come out and said, okay, Bill and Hillary both are in contempt of congressional meetings. So now they're fixing to go get them and yank them back. And I don't think it's long between old Smith is going to be brought up on charges too.
I know they were arguing yesterday in front of the Congress there, and they were back and forth, and maybe they'll work that out. Hey, we had a fire this week in Winston County over the last weekend there. This was at the plywood mill. Ooh. This was the sawdust pile, as it caught fire. And look at this. This thing was big. I'm assuming it's smoldered out by now. But that was over the weekend. All of that caught fire. And that could have been combustible. How do you say that word? How it catches on fire itself? Yeah, everybody's going with me on that word. We're going to use that one when we're talking about it. So that did happen last weekend. I brought this up, and I think we may have shown this, but this was one of the fires that we had in Meridian last weekend also. Fire departments are extremely busy during this time of year.
Absolutely.
So many things.
Please be careful with any kind of space heaters, any kind of propane, buddy heaters, whatever. Please be careful. One of the biggest things we hear is, well, the kids went outside and their jacket was wet. Here, we'll dry it by this heater. No, that's fuel when it dries.
It sure is.
Extension cords, plugging in space heaters, curtains, anything like that. I see where Miss Hayes commented, and it was nice to see you. I hadn't seen her in years. And ran into her at the Walmart gas pump. She said,
"Oh, I bet that was sweet."
From the Scotty Ray report. I used to live by you. I said, "Yes, ma'am." Sweet lady.
Well, so glad she's watching. We appreciate that. Odie, you got some birthdays that have trickled in?
We got a few of them in here. Carol Driscoll's got a birthday today. Kim Comans, Dustin Colson, Curtis Shoemate, Stacy Hutchison, Jennifer Lawson, Jagger Cumberland. Y'all know who he is?
That's my nephew. That's my little buddy. I call him Doofloppy.
Doofloppy. 13 years old. He's been doofloppy.
He's 13 going on 75.
Yeah. He is one cool kid.
He is.
Hey, are y'all going to take him to get some apple butter jelly?
We might have to do that down to the Cracker Barrel.
Yeah. So we've got Helen Jo Johnson have a birthday Sunday. Lauren Lawson's 34, and Ann Anderson will be 85 years young tomorrow.
I'm going to ask Greg to back me up on this. Early, I don't know if it was last week, this week, I don't, because my days sometimes get confused.
No.
But we had some of the best cornbread I think we've ever had. We were downtown Meridian. We just happened to bump into an establishment called Weidman's.
They got some good cornbread.
Dude, that cornbread was fun.
Y'all always forget to call me when you go there.
Well, you're invited.
I'm going to have to give y'all my number.
Y'all, I kid y'all not. I have eaten a lot of things, but that cornbread, I could have just merely eaten cornbread and iced tea and been a happy camper.
Well, you know how they normally bring everybody 2 muffins, and you usually eat one and pitch one or eat a nibble.
Yeah.
No, we scarfed down all them.
We were trying to take them off the table next to us.
Fine. That's good food. I'm gonna tell you what. If you like country cooking,
yes, sir.
Get that pork loin,
Creole
and
cabbage.
butter beans and peas, Creole cabbage, mashed taters.
Yeah. But let me say this: there's a lot of misconceptions. A lot of people go, "Well, Weidman's, I can't afford
That's
that."
that hootie tootie place.
Too.
Man, it's the same price as anywhere else that you would eat.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Now, if you
cheaper
want
than
to spend some money, you can.
Yeah, it's
if you
on the
want
menu.
Good food on the budget.
But if you
get
want
that
good
too.
country cooking, I'm just telling you that.
Their Sunday brunch after church is good too.
So if you've never been or always heard about it, go by there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, it is good, and we give it a thumbs up. And I told him when we were sitting at the table, that is absolutely the best cornbread I've ever.
That cornbread.
And you can't help but love Mr. James at Weidman's.
Yes. He's a
Mr.
nice fella,
James.
isn't he?
He is.
Been doing it for many
He just
moons.
makes you feel like you're at home, like you're just going in your family's kitchen.
And he's gonna come
Except
sit
their
down with
kitchen
us
has
and
food
talk
on
to
our
him.
family's kitchen.
Get caught up on what's going on in town. But and I say that go by and visit with them. Robert, take care of you. Good folks in downtown Meridian. I always like to support
Charles is always going to come talk to you.
Oh, Charles does.
Tell you thank you and
something about
ask
an
if there's
owner of a
problem.
business being in that business and walking around. I mean, it just
Is
makes
there
you feel.
anything we can do?
Yeah. What can I? Are you good?
Is
Like they're
everything
glad to
good?
see
Yeah.
you, which is rare these days.
Yeah, and when he's wanting to fill your tea glass,
Yeah.
I mean, that just, dude, that's impressive.
Yeah, so see Charles, I'm telling you, he's nice fella. He'll get you seated there, and they'll take care of you. Go by downtown Meridian there. Well, Rihanna, I have to say thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Bo Cephas may have escaped, but hey,
He's over.
He was looking for the window.
He's in
so
the
hot
cooling
in here.
room right
He was
now.
over there asleep in the pantry, but we about figured out what it was. It's Odie's ringtone on his phone.
So that's the one the iPhone comes with, and we had to change ours to where it dings twice because that one's too high pitched, and he goes and hides from
Really?
it.
You know, it does that to Bert.
Yeah. I'm telling you.
I did
it's
not
too
know
high
that.
pitched, and he goes and hides whenever you have that ringtone.
so that's what that was.
It really is.
Well,
yeah.
I'll be there.
He's very sensitive. I've been saying that.
People are like, he's so smart. I'm like, he trained us. Like, we did not have a chance. So
Didn't realize all that, but thank you so much for coming in.
absolutely.
Yeah, Glenda, that is Weidman's restaurant, 22nd Avenue, the oldest restaurant in the state of Mississippi.
And I told
ever
you-
since when? 1870,
Something like that.
1870.
1870. That's right.
Oh yeah, the 1870 sauce.
Go see Charles down there. Yeah.
That makes sense. And I told you you'd do good. I mean, you had a big pair of shoes to fill.
You did.
I'm
big
not
one.
feeling Julia's shoes.
It took
I'm not.
6 feet. Both Cephas got 4 in, 1, 2. That took 6
See?
feet.
He just didn't pick on me as much because I know more about him than Julia does. So he was scared.
Well, she's mean to me. She hits and kicks and she pinches. She's
Let me
mean.
ask this: it's not the newlywed game, but you've been married how long now?
5 months.
Is it 5 months? Is it everything you thought it would be? You ready to get rid of
She's loving
him?
it because Greg's still paying for it.
Yeah. I'm riding out his Blue Cross Blue Shield until May.
So, with that being said, anything you want to change about him yet? Does he do anything that aggravates you just yet?
Not that I didn't know about before I said
That's
yes.
a good boy.
He's a good one.
That's a good boy.
I mean, honestly, he is.
I mean, that's a good
We're pulling
boy.
for him there.
But he got a good girl too, so that helps.
That might have been it.
So, anybody who can do half of what Dad does is.
There you are.
It's a good one.
Fitting right in family. Well,
He's
congratulations
set the bar
on that.
high.
How many years did you finance this wedding?
I got 84 more payments. No, my daughter was very frugal. She didn't hurt me as bad as she could have.
Nope.
Yeah.
I just miss her being at home. I mean, when you have one, I mean, but now she still comes by there. You'll hear her in the kitchen with a Walmart bag filling it
Yeah.
up.
He said, you have to pass a Dollar General to get here. Well, they take you to jail if you walk out with stuff without paying there.
So you go by there and just get it for free.
Oh, yeah. And he buys the name brand stuff.
You know, as we talk about, I want to bring this up before we get out of here. Police officers often have to do things that sometimes others don't want to do. And occasionally you have to go check on someone. Somebody hadn't heard from them, but I know a police officer that got that call at 2 a.m. to go check on someone. And you knock on the door, nobody answers. You know, that's that. Do you wake somebody up? Do they know that you're a police officer trying to make sure that they're okay? Somebody called and said I hadn't heard from them in weeks, and 2 a.m. is kind of early to do that. But I felt for the old boy as he got the fire department. They made a lot of racket because you would hate to break a door in and someone go, "Who's that in my house?" But,
this day and time.
It's been 15 years ago. 3 o'clock in the morning, beating on my front door. Thought, oh Lord, I picked up an equalizer and went to the door. I opened the door. The storm door is still closed, and I mean it's a big deputy with his hand on his equalizer.
Right.
Well, I got the door open, and it's in my hand behind the door, and he's got that light, said, there's been a disturbance called in at this residence. I said, no. About that time, my wife stepped up. I said, I think you need to get here where he can see you. I said, there ain't been no. And I had to explain to him. I said, look, we in a bad situation because I can't open. You're welcome to come in. We'll have coffee, whatever you want. But I need to put down what's in my right hand behind this door without you
jumping to conclusions,
putting holes in me,
Right.
And come to find out, it was the wrong address. They had given totally the wrong address, but that could have went south real easy because he's beating on my door thinking
something's wrong.
I'm beating on my wife or something, and we was sound asleep. Besides that, I ain't hitting her. She hit back.
Yeah. She ain't going to hit you back. She going to use her equalizer.
Yeah. So that's a bad situation.
Y'all just don't realize what our officers have to go through in a night's work or whatever it is.
And they never know. You automatically assume, well, I'm a good guy. They ought to know that. No, they don't. No, they don't. When they walk up to the window of a car at 3 o'clock in the morning, whether it's highway patrol, deputy sheriff, whatever, they never know what they're walking into.
That's correct.
Granted, 99 times out of 100, it's going to be fine, but there's that one that ain't got nothing to lose.
Yep.
Or feels like they done lost everything and
will do anything.
That's right. So my hat's off. Thank you. Prayers.
That caught my attention. I thought, man, I wouldn't want to be in his shoes right now, what he's having to go through. And it ended up she was fine.
Yeah.
She had just not called back her neighbor that was checking on her in a while, and she was concerned. And it's good to have a neighbor.
Rightfully so.
Wait till daylight. There you go. Odie, have you got a Bible verse to end the show?
Well, let's see where this thing's going to take us today, and that's Romans 8, verse 1. Therefore, there is now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. If we keep him in our heart and we believe in him and we live with him through him, we will have everlasting life. Y'all smile for somebody today. Tell them a little bit about what Jesus has done for you and what Jesus can do for them and change their life for good. Y'all have a very good weekend, a very safe weekend. Do not take this for granted that we're not going to get anything or we can't get anything. Weather can change. Hopefully everything will continue to go north and we have a blessed weekend. But remember, Sunday, Monday, there's going to be a little bit of frozen ground. Hopefully not any on the streets, but please be safe and be cautious.
All right. Rhiann, again, thank you for coming. Greg,
Absolutely.
thank you. We're going to leave you.
We had a good time, and I too, like Odie said, you never know. This weather could change.
Yep.
Just monitor it. Don't be scared, but just monitor it. And it don't hurt to have, just kind of stay at home if you can.
We got some departing words from the sheriff of Lauderdale County as we go to Fugitive Focus Friday.
Fugitive Focus Friday. Today the focus is on Kenyatta Mays. Mays is a 47-year-old black male who is wanted on a warrant where he has been charged with home repair fraud. If you know where Mays can be found, please contact Crime Stoppers or contact the Sheriff's Department. Some of our laws say you may, others say you shall. We can't make you call if you know where he is, but we sure hope you want to.